In this session, I want to talk to you about, you have all these tools, skills, strategies, tactics, approaches to turning around your business. How many got, if you stop right now, more than enough to take your business to a whole nother level? Raise your hand and say, I. So as we talked about before, knowing what to do is very different than doing what you know. And when something is new, you don't know it quite as well. So there tends to be even more hesitancy. So part of what we're doing in this compression, by you being in this environment, is putting you in a position where day and night you're thinking about this stuff and it starts to amalgamate, it starts to connect. Because as your brain gets overloaded, the beauty of that is your conscious mind kind of disappears a little bit and your unconscious starts to take over. And that's the part of your brain that makes your heart beat 100,000 times a day without you having to think about it. So immersion has that power. That's the beauty of what we're doing. And as you heard yesterday when we talked and looked at HomeX's example, I mean, here's a company that's growing leaps and bounds in a multi-billion-dollar business, traveling around the world. The economies are tearing apart in many places, and it's growing. But the constraint that they saw was the vision of the founder, what they were willing to believe is possible. And the great thing about them is, like, we didn't know. We didn't know it wasn't possible. That's a very helpful thing not to know, just to go out there and do it. How many of you, when you started out in business, didn't know what you couldn't do, and that was quite helpful? Let me see your hand. Say I. Me too. If I look back at stuff that I did back then, I think, my God, that's unbelievable. I can't believe I would say that or do that or try that. But what's interesting is in the beginning of your business, and when people are brand new at something, they'll try almost. But if you start to succeed, some of you are later in your life cycle. And so as you start to succeed now, you've got something to lose. And now you don't implement at the same level. You've got something to maintain. You've got something to hang on to.